Om Vishnu Padaja Krishna Prestaja Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirveshesha Sunyavadi Pashyati Adeshatarine. Shesha Sunyavadi Pashyati Adeshatarine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhatta Vrinda. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Oh Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Flying too slow. Just slow. Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Oh! Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hari Ram, Hari Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Kishore Kishore, Kishore Kishore, Kishore Kishore, Jaya Kishore Kishore. Jaya Gaurani Pai, Gaurani Pai, Gaurani Pai, Jaya Gaurani Pai. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. We bol Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Nikai Gaura Pramanande Hare Hare Bol. Jai Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Stotara Sata Shishimad. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jai Vishnupada Paramahansa Parivrajacharya Stotara Sata Shishimad. His Divine Grace Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki. ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन धाम की श्री मयपुर नवद्वीप धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र श्री जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगा माजी यमुना माई की भक्ति देवी श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की the most beautiful lordship Shishi Kishore Kishori Ki. Parama Karuna, the most merciful Lordship, Shishi Gauranitai Ki. Sri Jagannath, Sri Baladev, Srimati Subhadra Maharani Ki. Sri Harinam Sankirtan Jagya Ki. Itai Gaura Premanandi. Oh, glories to the assembled devotees. Oh, glories to the assembled devotees. Oh, glories to the assembled devotees. Oh, glories to Shishi Guru and Shigauranga.
Namaste Narasingaya. Praladala Dadayine. Praladala Dadayine. Hiranyakashipu Vaksha Ilatanka Nakalaye Itana Singha Palatana Simha Yata Yata Yamita Dana Simha Vahina Simha Hridayena Simha Vahina Simha Hridayena Simha Naira Singhamadin Sadanam Prapadye Naira Singhamadin Sadanam Prapadye Savakada Kamalavadena Karma Bhuta Singha Darigai Ranyakasivu Tanubringa Kesavadita Narahadi Dupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Javadita Jaya Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadita Jaya Narsingade, Jaya Narsingade, Narsingade, Jaya Narsingade, Jaya Narsingade. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Shridev Bhagavan ki, Shri Prahlad Maharaj ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.
I wrote down something, I don't know where I kept it. So please repeat after me. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. I'm very excited to welcome you all for the second, what we call Krishna Fest, where we've changed a few things just for a better, I guess, experience at ISKCON Chicago. So today there are multiple things happening. Okay. First of all, I'd like to welcome a very special few guests who are here. His Holiness Hanupatpreshaka Swami, standing right there. Haribo! Maharaj is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, spends a lot of his time in America and in South America, especially Peru and other places. And he's dedicated himself to education, primarily Shastric or scriptural education, and now taking that further into an idea that he calls education with ISKCON. As he was explaining to me earlier, for many years it was education in ISKCON, about studying Prabhupada's books, knowing our basic philosophy well, etc. And then now it's education with ISKCON. So then Maharaj and others that they're involved with interface with the rest of the academic world, the social science professors, the professors in psychology, etc., and to help them appreciate how rich our Vedic teachings are and how it's very practical and applicable in all walks of life. So he's involved with education with ISKCON. And another thing is, I guess under his overall guidance, there are some devotees who have come up with education programs for children specifically, and how to, it's like a school in a package. So Maharaj is going to speak about that. The arrangement here is, along with his Sunday presentation, is what we call an initiation ceremony. There are two devotees who are getting initiated. One is Nataraj Prabhu. He's from lives in California, but associated with the Dallas temple. And so he's here because Maharaj was visiting Chicago. He's here to take what we say the first initiation. So we are very, very happy that he's here. And the second candidate is our Etasha Krishna Prabhu. So we all know Etasha Krishna. He's been this wonderful devotee who came from Argentina. Hold on. And very nice brahmachari, likes kirtan, has taught all the brahmacharis to play instruments. It's just wonderful. And he's taking this very nice step of what we call second initiation, the Brahman initiation, whereby potentially or technically he's qualified to worship the deities on the altar, etc. So let's all now applaud. Haribo! Along with Maharaj, it just happens to be a time where we have another guest. She hasn't come down yet. Her name is Her Grace Lakshmi Moni Mataji, who's also a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and she's been practicing Krishna consciousness since 1969. Oh, yeah. And she was just describing to us. She's here for 2 weekends to do what's called the ISKCON Teachers Training course. So idea is to teach us how to facilitate education programs, meetings, etc. And she was saying that today we have access to books, etc. But when she had met Srila Prabhupada, there were no books. There were the first 3 volumes of Bhagavatam that Prabhupada had translated in India, but there was no Bhagavad Gita as it is. There were no other books. It was whatever Prabhupada talked to them, that's what they followed. And now we have so many volumes of books and so many languages, etc. And personalities like Hanupatpreshaka Maharaj, Lakshmi Moni Mataji, and disciples of Prabhupada, some that are well known, some that are not known, but there's something common in all of them is that they unreservedly, unabashedly gave their youth. Yadavacharya Prabhu's here. They gave their youth to Srila Prabhupada, and by that expression of I guess, love for Srila Prabhupada and Prabhupada's love for them, we have so many buildings and temples that we can come and nicely practice Krishna consciousness, get introduced to Krishna consciousness, etc. So we're very, very grateful for these wonderful, what we say, generals in Srila Prabhupada's army, if you will. So we're very grateful. Thank you for being here and giving us your association. Anybody here for the very first time? One gentleman there. Please come up. We have a gift for you as a token of our appreciation. It's a young man who met Gauranga Prema Prabhu in Chinatown and slowly IIT, student at IIT, and becoming interested in what is Krishna consciousness all about. So thank you for coming. Uh, Something else that Daita is not, well, you may know already, or if you don't know, 2 devotees from our, what I would say, temple and vicinity, they're taking a big step tomorrow. Daita Prabhu, who is still a brahmachari in the temple, tomorrow is getting married. So he is transitioning from what we say student or brahmachari life to Grihastha or householder life, and he will be marrying Ladini Shakti Devidasi. So that wedding is tomorrow morning, Ekadashi time, under the auspicious presence of course, Hanupatpreshaka Maharaj is here, Lakshmi Moni Mataji will be there. His Holiness Hanupatpreshaka Swami has come to Chicago for participating in the wedding. He's at the Naperville Center tonight. He'll be here later in the evening. And Pritushar Prabhu and Danakeli Mataji and Gadadhar Prabhu, our temple devotees here to be part of that wedding. So I request that all of you, if you see them, I'm sure they're busy putting things together, but if you do see them tonight here or not, please offer them your blessings. It's a big step. Please give them your blessings that they lead the rest of their lives in a responsible grahastha way, contributing to Srila Prabhupada's ISKCON society nicely for the rest of their lives. Okay? Thank you. So we'll give the floor to Maharaj. I need the Vyasasana to be moved there. And so last Sunday the seating order was a little different, but because there's a fire yagya, it's different this time. And I promise you, every Sunday we'll make you sit in a different place, just so that you don't become comfortable with anything. Right? This is intentional. Okay, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Please don't feel that you have to be limited to this space. This whole space is open. This is also the temple. You're welcome to come sit here. So please move. You can be more comfortable here. And those of you sitting there, if you're more comfortable sitting here, however, okay, there's space. Maharaj, how would you like the order of progression?
Oh my God, what's happening here? So you're sitting there?
Yes.
I'm kind of crowding you.
No, no, that's all right.
So you're going to do, I guess what you're going to do, Brahma Samhita first? You get,
Yes.
you're going to shoot a woody in the mountain like that. The monkey horns.
I already just.
The horns.
So we'll do, I'll ask them to sit there. We'll do Archaman,
Okay,
Brahma Samhita,
okay,
and then your
I'll
lecture,
talk.
and then we'll
Okay,
go from there.
okay. Then we'll have the vows,
Yes.
vows, and then Mangala Archana, and then circumambulating and chanting,
Yes.
and a big feast. Okay. Okay, thank you. Wow, it's nice. Where'd you get these flowers? You steal them? Some flowers. Yeah. Oop-ah, 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 oop-ah. Here.
Natasha is going to change the list also.
Huh?
Natasha needs to change next week.
I don't think so, usually. No, I think so.
So it's good enough.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. If we're done, it's best we're done quickly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shishi. Purahit ki jai. Went to the microphone? Oh, okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam pangun langayate garim yakripatamaham vande Shri Gurun Dinatarinam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Should you have Brahma Samhita now or start now? Okay.
So we will recite from three Brahma Samhita.
Yeah. Lord Chaitanya was traveling all over India, and he went through South India, and he found these chapters from the Brahma Samhita in the Adi Keshava temple, I think, and he was carrying them, he and his servant, traveling on foot all over India for so many months. But he took this and Sri Krishna Karnamrita. Instead, when he got back to Puri, he gave it back to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who was the Sabha Pandit from Maharaj Prataparudra, and said this contains all the essence of the Vedic wisdom. So there's part of it here, so we can all chant together, right? So, okay, ready? Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govinda Sarvakarna Karanam Chintamani Prakaratad Matukalpa Vrika Laksavritesu Surabhira Vipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shambrahma Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Vainun Kvanantam Aravindadalaya Taksham Bharavamastamasitam Buddhasundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vihraisha Shaubam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Nang Chandra Kalasadvana Malya Vangsi Ratnan Gadam Pranaya Kali Kalavilasam Shamam Tribanga Lalita Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vrittimanti Pashyanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadojvala Vigrahasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Advaitamachyutamanadimanantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedeshu Durlabhamadurlabhamabhaktau Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Tastu Kauti Shatavatsara Sampragamyor Vayoratapi Manaso Munipungavanam Sopyastiyat Prapadasyam Yabichwati Tatve Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Ekopya Shaura Chayatum Jagaranda Kotim Yachakturasti Jagaranda Jayayaranta Andantarasta Paramanu Chayantarastam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Yad Bhava Bhava Tadiyo Manujastataiva Samprapya Rupa Mahima Sanayana Bosha Suktairyameva Nigama Pratitai Stuvanti Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitabis Tabirya Eva Nijarupataya Kalabi Goloka Niva Adi Atma Bhuto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Velochanena Santa Sadaiva Hridayoshi Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sundaram Achyanta Guna Svarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Ramadi Murtu Shukalani Yamena Tistan Nanavatar Makaro Bhuvanesha Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Paramapumamjo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagaranda Kotim Kotishvasesha Vasudadi Vibhuti Vinam Tad Brahma Nishkalamanantamasesha Bhotam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Maya Hiyasya Jagaranda Satani Sute Traigunyatad Vishaya Veda Vitayamana Sarvavalambi Parasattvam Vishuddha Sattvam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Ananda Chinmaya Rasita Isashu Ya Praninam Pratiphalam Smaratam Upetya Lilayitena Bhuvanani Jayantya Jashram Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Golokanamni Nijadamni Talachatasya Devi Mahesha Haridama Shuteshu Teshu Te Te Prabhava Nilachala Vihitas Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Shristi Stiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Reka Chaiva Asya Bunivanya Vivarti Dorga Ichanurupamapi Asya Chachaistate Sa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Shiram Yata Dadi Vikara Vishesha Yogat Sanjayate nahi tata pritagasti hetaho yasam bhutam abhitatad samupaiti karyad Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Deeparchureva hi dasantaram abhutapetya. Deepayateva vritahetu samana dharma. Yastadrigeva hi Vishnu taya vibhati. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Yakaranarnabhajale bhajati smayoga Nidram anantam jagaranda saromakopa Adarya shakti mabalamba param smamurtim Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajamai Yashaika nisvarita kalamatavalamba Jivanti lomba vilaja jagarandanata Vishnur mahansa iha yasya kalam tamaham bhajami Basvam yatashma sakaleshu nijeshu te Ramaya esha jagaranda vidana karamaham bhajami yakumbha Vignan Govindamadi Nirmahi Gaganam Mamu Ishan Hastanti Vishantiyam Tam Bhajami Ajasamasta Suryamurti Rasesha Teja Yashyagnaya Brahmita Sambrita Kala Chakro Govindamaya Shutayastapangsi Yadatta matra vibhava prakatat prabhavan Gavain Yastvendra gopa tevindra baho svakarma Bandhanu bhakti bhaja Yam krodha kama sahaja pranayam Sanchintya tasya sadrashim tanumapurete Amin Tarabo Duma Bodhish Chintamani Ganamaya Toya Saki Chedananda Jyoti Patrakshir Abdi Sabidakya Shibrajat Tadvipam Tamaham Purusham.
We will do Achaman
Hare Krishna, Hare
three
Krishna.
times. Sarvavastham
Sarvastam
Gatopi va
Gatopi va
Yasmaret
Yasmaret
Pundarikaksham
Pundarikaksham
Sabahya
Vishnu.
Shri Vishaya Namaha
Hare Krishna, Hare
Om Nar Madhavaya Namaha Shivaya Namaha Om Madhavaya Namaha Shivaya Namaha
Om Keshavaya Namaha.
Madhavaya Namaha.
Okay. Hare Krishna. Okay, yeah. So it's not. I grew up in California. In 1974, took the vows for the sannyas order, and a few times we visited the temple here, and it's very beautiful. It's been a lot, very, very impressed by the quality of the temple maintenance, the devotees, everything very nice. And so offer our respects to all. We're going to talk about education with ISKCON, like that, because you don't have to be in ISKCON to take. And of course, it's a very big topic. Education is okay. And one of them was dedicated to drinking. One of them was dedicated to romance, like that. Education. So it's a big topic. And ISKCON, we have different ministries, education, and it's struggling, to present spiritual education in a material world. Okay. North American Symposium on Education, sponsored by the temple there, a very big, beautiful temple. And it had basically covered all the topics. We had participation from all the different primary schools, ISKCON primaries, devotees all the way from Vancouver, Canada, up to China. So it was a very, very nice program. Good summary. And Mother Urmila, who had been involved with education from the very beginning, her presentation was about the necessity for a school system. A few people can, maintain it, and it's not going to be practical. Education is one of the few ministries that Srila Prabhupada is talking about the necessity of having a school system, worldwide school system for economic support, curriculum, all these things like that. And then Ram Giridhar, Goloka Education is a private primary schools, preschools. So if you want to start a preschool, but very different character. And that's with the temple. And this is preschool. It's a franchise. You get the name, you get the education, you get everything like that. One in South Houston, and so on. Consult own primary school is dedicated to weeks, not weeks, 2 weeks at how to deal with different problems. Because some parents, they only want a school which teaches little problem, air and water. He can't enter our school. So, Mommy, I'm not going to eat anymore. I learned in school today about Drupal. I'm not going to eat. All right, yeah. Where's your teacher? Yeah. So that was a nice school which taught a little bit about religion and really made sure that all the kids went to like Harvard and got, made good jobs, became lawyers. So useful to everybody, and that's possible. Okay. So it started there, and then I was touring and presenting the results, and now it looks like it's almost for sure that in San Jose, California, San Francisco, Silicon Valley, they're going to start a preschool right now, and then they want to start a primary school within the next, about a few months like that, but they didn't have enough money. So the Houston Temple is going to loan the money to them to start their primary school. And that's what we're talking about, having a school system, In South America, they have many teachers and no money. Some places you have lots of money and no teachers. So it's like, yeah, some places you have no teachers and no money, okay? But we have a lot of bhakti, okay? Yeah. Well, the Urmila gave a very nice presentation. This is all recorded. It's on the internet, on the web, about the necessity of a school system. And then Radhika Raman, Ravi Krishnan, he went through the school system. He went through homeschooling. So his mother was there, Mother Aruda. Everybody can do homeschooling. But she was a journalist before, so she's a inclined lady in education and skills. And Anantarup, her husband, was an engineer for Hewlett-Packard. So Radhika and Gopal went through the homeschooling process. And he started writing for Back to Godhead magazine when he was like 11 years old or something. You see the pictures there of Ravi Gupta with glasses in his face, He was writing nice articles, Take some classes. And then the professors said, well, why don't you studying at home? He said, sit down, take this test. Okay, you got a high school diploma. Okay. So there's a test you can take. It's called equivalency test or something. Maybe 16 years old or something, And he graduated with first place in philosophy and mathematics. And because of that, at his graduation party in the temple, the dean and his wife had to come like that. Program, he and his wife were chanting and singing and everything else like that. And Radhika, he applied to Oxford, because in Oxford, there's the Oxford Center for Hindu Study. And it was started by Shonaka Rishi, who's one of the most incredible diplomats on the face of the earth. I mean, you can go into Shonaka Rishi's office, I will not do what he says, I will not take this job, I won't do this, and you come out like having agreed to it, like that. Started the Oxford Center for Hindu Studies. And they wanted to be affiliated with Oxford University. There are many groups or affiliates like that. After 14 years, they got an answer saying, we're considering it. So the Oxford Center was approved, I think, within 3 years. Within 3 years, they said, yes, what you're doing is very good, your educational, prestigious position to be an affiliate of theology at Oxford. And nobody was answering, so he's thinking, my gosh, they don't want me. But Shonaka Rishi said, no, the problem is mentor all the way through the PhD. Students to ever graduate from Oxford. And he's a Hare Krishna. Okay, so we'll go on now. Then he started looking for a job. Yeah, I have a degree in the same 50 people were applying for all the same 25 jobs everywhere. He got a job in, like many devotees, with Bashuddha Narayani at the University of Florida for 1 year. Okay, did it. Then he got a job at Union College in Kentucky, which used to be religious, and it's a nice place. And doing very well, he took them on his tour, educational, William and Mary College. You've heard of William and Mary? It's the oldest university in America. It's in Virginia like that. And it's like, you can't, and it's small, so it doesn't get you involved in all this stuff. So he Center College, they tried to make him a better offer, but they said, look, we know we can't make you a better offer, but we're so happy you've been here, so yeah, go on. Professor, associate professor, full professor, And they can't fire you after you become a full professor. That you got tenure. This doesn't make you stuck. We're stuck with you. Be commuting, see his wife and kid. Mommy, who's that man? That's your daddy. Okay, like that. Whatever. They did. Okay. Anyway, his good wife Amrita, She didn't want to get married. She thought it was stupid. You know, he didn't want to get married. He thought it was stupid. But Kardamamuni, Deva, and they kind of looking at each other. They didn't talk to each other. They were looking at each other and kind of, they both understood. They both thought it was stupid, but they had to do it. Okay. Having marriage ceremonies, this is kind of the basis of a happy marriage. Will be devotees. And so they're very happy together, scholars. So then he was invited to become a, what's it called? Endowed professor. Something, and you have to give certain, the logging guy gave several hundred over there, Utah, like that. So you don't get these positions until you're at least 50 years old. But he got it. So that's where he is now. And it's much like Mormons. So it's a relationship with Mormons. Very, very. He gave it, so his presentation was navigating the waters of higher education. What do you say, the situation? And he had noticed, actually thinking about it, that many devotees have gone into higher education, the university, getting their degrees, their diplomas, drifted away. Just a regular devotee, like that, And that was able, because of that, he was able to keep a nice balanced program and be happy in Krishna consciousness, to leave hagiographies in the office and go home and have a nice life, So very nice presentation. And now, so what do you see? You can be born in ISKCON, you can have sanskaras before you're born, people chanting mantras at you before you even come out into this world. Haribo, Haribo. Like that, Then you can be born in ISKCON, you can go to an ISKCON preschool, you can go to an ISKCON in Houston. It's just kind of like this one step after another, And then you can go to Radhadesh, like that. And now they're starting a degree, a bachelor's degree in management, administration as well, like that. Then you can teach in a Krishna Bhakti school. Okay? So I think Prabhupada would be very pleased. Birth to your death and never leave it. The teachers teach the administrators. The administrators get everybody else in line. Hey, you there. Yeah. So education really means going through these different ages. This is for the Brahmanas, Kshatriyas. Vaishyas need a little bit. So different presentations, Shastric education. Then next, Bhakti Vedanta. Then next, Bhakti Sarvabhauma, and then you become an avatar. So we're working on it. Yeah. So Bhakti Shastri Prabhupada said is, what do you say it was? It was like high school level. Then Bhakti Vaibhava, he said all the sannyasis should have that. First 6 Bhagavatam, and then Bhakti Sarvabhauma, which is Chaitanya Charitamrita. So in North Vaibhava centers established, teaching and giving diplomas, one in San Francisco, one right down south in Houston, and Washington, D.C. And they have the whole country covered then. Because it's very, very nice. We're doing it, I'm in the group as is leading we're just finishing off the 6th canto, and it's really incredible. When you go through Prabhupada's book systematically, it's not only acquiring intellectual knowledge, it's really a change in heart. You can't really understand it without changing your character. It's really amazing reading the Bhagavatam like that, so on. So that's what's happening in the Shastric education. Everybody come, listen to lectures, understand things. You don't have to get any kind of degree or diploma. Understand the philosophy in terms of your life. Be a good devotee. But if you're going to be preaching or different things like that, yes, then formal Shastric education is for some people. It's very good. It's very good. Then you can make puppet shows. You can teach people. So Shastric education, ISKCON school system, homeschooling, it's a very big aspect of ISKCON, very successful. And so a lot of support for that. What else? Higher education. And then, what else we have? Oh yeah. And so gradually all of the primary schools got online. I was kind of organizing this whole thing. I wanted to show everybody what it could do. They didn't believe it. And I almost died too. It's hard work. So all the primary schools that exist either showed up there or else they were online. How many primary schools do you think we have in North America? Do anybody know? Where are they? Where's anybody? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Where is one primary school? Dallas. That's the oldest one. And they at the very end, this thing is going on. They couldn't resist it. They drove all the way down from Dallas just to come and make a presentation live. With the Mataji Gopinath and her son. And she's saying, now we have students who are 35 years old, One of them, for example, is in charge of the United Parcel Service, Central Division. He has 35,000 employees under his direction. And he's a Hare Krishna. Another one just recently took over some failing company, and within 1 year was making $8 million profit, for the company. So they were showing, yeah. And they all say that maybe the educational system had this problem or that problem, but the purpose was clear. The idea was clear. Who are we? What are we trying to do in life? And that made them, go through all the other things very easily like that. So, okay, Dallas is the oldest Gurukula. And what's the next oldest one? Functioning primary school? I'll give you a hint here. Crocodiles. Florida. Alligators, yeah. Yeah, and it's the Bhaktivedanta Academy. It's in Raman Reti. And he's gone to the point where he's accredited all the way through first year of university. He doesn't have any students yet, but they're accredited to give degrees all the way through the first year of university, according to the University of Florida. And he says anybody can come and visit them. He'll be glad to show you what they're doing, how they're doing. And they're affiliated with the Montessori system, because you need a system like that. Okay, Dallas, Florida. Okay, I'll give you another hint. Bears. Crocodiles, bears. Vancouver, yeah. Do you know Sharanagati? Sharanagati? It's about 4 hours east of our Vancouver temple. When devotees drive you there, you go along the Canadian River, and a place called Hope. When they get gas there, usually you cross over to the other side of the river and you drive away. And every single time when I've been there, the devotees driving me says, well, I guess we're beyond hope now, eh? yeah. Canadians many times are very big, very straightforward, very simple, like that, and so on, like bears, like that, like that. So anyway, the Sharanagati is about 1,200 acres, like that, and they have, so many kids there. And the Canadian government loves them because they're independent, Hare Krishnas, take care of themselves, no electricity, building their farms, beautiful houses, everything else, beautiful gardens, national awards for their gardens. But they also don't like them because the Hare Krishnas are independent of the government, kind of, so it was this love-hate relationship. So finally, one genius in the Canadian bureaucracy, they call civil service system, figured out, the Hare Krishnas are tribals. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, the Hare Krishna, okay, no problem. So many tribal groups in Canada, so many. And the government has a very, developed relationship with them and stuff like that, so on. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're tribals. What are the benefits? Yeah. Okay. The benefit is you give us 1 acre of land. Okay, we got 1,200, no problem. We give you a contractor and all the elements to build 2 schoolhouses. You supply the labor. Okay. And they have pictures of the devotees building the whole schoolhouse, everything else. We pay for 1 teacher and 2 teaching assistants, right, from your community. Our teacher and your teaching assistants. And we teach your holidays. You're not going to cram Christmas down your throat. So the teacher had to learn about Janmashtami. She had to learn about all these things like that, And so that's what's happening there. But he's tied into the Canadian system a large degree because of accreditation. He's also saying we need our own accreditation system. And it's not that difficult, really. When we checked it out in Houston, in Texas, what are they called? Private schools can be accredited by 5 different agencies, 7 different agencies. One is the National Association of Catholic Churches. One is the National Association of Jewish something or other. And there's a few others like that. But you see, there's no problem being accredited by, the National Association of Dharmic Schools. Okay, yeah. And we can start something like that, make our curriculum like that. Okay, they're happy with that, so on. So it's not an impossible thing to develop, So we're very much happy to be here in Chicago, right? Talking about all these things. Chicago is, of course, always very famous for some of the best schools in the world, some of the best theological studies, everything like that. People in Chicago are always known as very bright, very introspective, because you can't go out. It's not a joke. When But anyway, you're lucky. Don't think the weather's tough here. Just go to Moscow. Yeah, try Moscow out. When I visited Moscow 2 times in the summer and the spring. That's when it's only possible for foreigners. And I was teaching Bhakti Baba, other things there. It was very interesting. And my host, Vashishta, big heavy devotee, he said, in Russia, there's 2 winters, the white winter and the green winter. When things harvest, Winter lasts, the summer, the snow is gone for about 4 months out of the year. So all the plants, they know that the second the snow is gone, that's it, Baba. It's like everything grows, everything turns green, everything grows. It's like mad, And then, right, maybe some Russians here, right? Then after that, boom, it's gone, I was there in the sunshine, it was warm, but it was always cold like that. So Vishisha told me in the wintertime, basically for most people, there's just 2 choices: study or drink. One of the 2. And so therefore Russians tend to be, amongst devotees, there's some of the best Sanskritists in all of ISKCON. Three different devotees have written grammar books like that. And I was going to teach them that, like this kind of stuff, So very, very erudite, intellectual atmosphere like that in Russia, our resources. So this is the whole program, and what I presented was philosophy of education. Oh, my brother, philosophy of education. And everybody's always asking us, Mars, what's our philosophy of education? Okay, so I'll summarize the whole thing. The first place, what I'm going to present is not actually a philosophy of education. That word's being misused. The word philosophy means, okay, what is philos? Love. And Sophie? Wisdom. Yeah, so it means love of wisdom. So what does PhD mean? Doctorus Philosophus. Doctor means teacher. It means somebody who can teach you love for wisdom. It's kind of like Bhakti Vedanta. But that was the original idea. It doesn't matter you learn anything. You don't have to learn anything. If you're a doctor of philosophy, you can teach people to love wisdom. Did Socrates love wisdom? Yeah, rather than sacrifice his principles, he committed suicide, basically. He could have gone away if he promised never to come back. That's what they thought he would do. But he surprised them. He was so, dedicated to his principles, he refused to sacrifice his principles, to save his life, like that. Prabhupada said he was the last honest man in Western philosophy, and they killed him. Like that. He liked him. He said Socrates was a good boy, just didn't have a guru. Yeah. Because he knew he wasn't the body. Very, very nice. Just a little side point. The last dialogue of Socrates is called the Phaedo, Phaedo, and it's very interesting if a devotee to read it because he discusses all these things about whether the soul is immortal. Very beautiful arguments. Prabhupada uses many of them like that. Okay. So Socrates, our development in Western philosophy. So actually what we're talking about is our fundamental logic, our principles of what is education. So if you look at the Encyclopedia Britannica, which is accepted by Western scholars, if you have to quote something in an academic atmosphere, I pay $50 a month to be a member, and I've got my money out of it many times. Can you give a lecture on the Bhagavad Gita and poetry? Okay. So look up poetry in the Britannica, and a very nice article. It's written by the person who's the poet laureate for the United States of America. There is no poet laureate, but the poet for the Smithsonian is what we call it, de facto poet. And he usually gives a poem at the inauguration of the president like that. It was a very nice discussion of what is poetry, So I combined it with Bhagavad Gita, and big professors, very nice, so on. So it's very nice. The Britannica is a nice resource for devotees. And they have very, very accurate information about Gaudiya Vaishnavism in there. And they say that Lord Chaitanya was a religious epileptic. Right? Lord Chaitanya was a religious epileptic, and the Britannica declares that. Okay. They couldn't understand. They can't understand what's happening, these fits. Prabhupada says, even a great erudite scholar can't understand these things like that. So there it says, starting with the Greeks, starting with Socrates, even though there are different philosophies of what is education, what is an educated person, everybody pretty much agrees on this basic principle that education means to train people in the life of reason, right? Arithmetic, grammar, being able to understand and be reasonable about things, logical. That's an educated person if he learns how to do that, okay? So karma means just to see things, indriya, experience things with your senses. like that. And science is based upon empiricism, direct perception, you know. But then you use logic, mathematics. So science is called rational empiricism. You know, that's what they do. We base our things on what you can experience, and they use logic. If one gulab jamun is good, okay. Two gulab jamuns are twice as good, right? 3 gulab jamuns are 3 times as good. Therefore, using logic, I can understand that 50 gulab jamuns would be really good. Okay, okay. There are limits, you know, to rational empiricism. Then in our school, our philosophy, what do we call this? We call this jnana. Yeah, jnani. Very rational, very intelligent, like that. But above this is what? Above gyan, the next way to know, you look, that's limited. And you understand it by using your intelligence. Okay, jnana. Then above that is karma, jnana. Be proud, say it out loud. Dhyana, meditation. Yeah, you can read Prabhupada's books. Blah, 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 you know, you can understand logically what he's saying, and then you can contemplate it. Take it slowly, and contemplate it, and take it to heart. Yeah, indriya, jnana, you know, dhyana, like that. Do they teach that in the university? They teach meditation in the university. They teach jnana like anything. Do they teach jnana in the university? Everybody's saying no. Yes. Where do they teach it? In the drama department. Yeah. Before I became a devotee, that's why I went to Northwestern, because it has one of the best drama departments in the entire country. In improvisational theater, they have a whole history of development of how to get inside yourself, you know, how to become somebody else, right? These actors, they get up there and they just do the internal meditation. There's one famous lady. She was a very good actress, you know, and she never got married. Smart lady. But she retired just when movies were just starting. She retired her career. So there's only one clip of her, you know, how she was, but she was very famous, you know. She used to play like Shakespeare roles and Lady Macbeth. Lady Macbeth inspired her husband to kill his friend who was the king, you know, when he was in their palace, and make it look like somebody else did it. And they went back to bed real quick, and so on. And in the morning, they found the king dead, and they were lamenting with everybody else. Oh, the king died in our house. Oh, how terrible! But they had killed him, you know. So she pushed her husband to do it by telling him he's envious of you and all these things, until the poor guy was bewildered. So finally, people are finding out about it, you know. And so the king has to go out and face this battle and die. It's a very intense thing. And then she goes mad because all the guilt starts to get through to her. And so when she's going mad, she's having these dreams, you know, reenacting the whole thing. And so she goes back and she can't get one spot of blood from the murder out of her cloth, you know. So the line is, out, damn spot, like that. So all of her maidservants are seeing her with these dreams and this sleepwalking and what's happening and what she's talking about. So she has these, you know, psychological trauma, and the blood's there that won't go out, you know. So this actress, when she would do this on the stage and the acting and stuff, the anguish, the pain was so intense that people would pass out in the audience. The audience members would just pass out like that. So the director told her, hey, just lighten up a little bit, like that. You know, we understand the poor woman's is suffering. It's enough, you know, but don't knock out half the audience. You know, this is education, right? You can read something, you can understand it logically, but when you take it to heart like this and communicate it to somebody else, you know, you try to distribute books and you go out to people like that. You know? All right, I'll take the book. Back off. So theater, improvisational theater, and so many techniques, very systematic, how it's developed over here. Another good book here, the Phaedo, Improvisational Theater by Viola Spolin, published by North Cashier. It is philosophy of who are we, what is education, what is the environment. It goes to the level of basically Virat Rup. You know, she says the environment is there. You have to understand it by logic and also by intuition. And she says that's what's not being taught in school. How to develop their intuitive abilities. But the improv back through Konstantin Stanislavski, everybody else, back to Aristotle, he's the founder of Western, has a whole tradition of how to do this. What we are doing is Gandharva Veda. Singing, dancing, and when you're more advanced, drama. Raganuga Bhakti. Uses in the nectar of devotion, Vibhava, Anubhava, Sattvika Bhava, Vichari Bhava, certain history, Abhinava Gupta, Emperor Bo, all understanding what is drama, how to create some reaction in people's minds, like that. After this lecture, it's very difficult not to say no. No, I'm not going to. Well, maybe. You'd like to take the book, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's easy. The first technique is you distract the person by asking where he's from, hold it out, and then make it like it's something there. But once the book's in his hand, what are you going to do about it? You got half the children can use this too. If you want something from your parents, so put the question so the natural answer is a positive way, positive response like that. You're right. Yeah, smile. Yeah, and you nod your head up and down and don't say anything. Yeah. So this is drama. This is theater. It's the actual sentiment, which is still. So this is the theater department, meditation, introspecting, jhana, and then we come to Prabhupada, who's teaching us the conclusion of all these things, which is bhakti. Karma, jnana, dhyana, bhakti. And Prabhupada says that the purpose of our schools is so that the students can perfectly understand their original relationship with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And that's the whole purpose of education, prema. And we forget it so many times. The kids have to pass the test, they got to become good boys and girls. Yeah. But the thing is, no, all that's pretty much a waste of time unless we've made very serious progress to, waking up our relationship with Krishna. And the descriptions are there of all the different classes, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, grade 4, Adoshrada, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Narta Nivritti, Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, Prema. Yeah? And so if you have a Gurukula, you have a primary school here, okay, this kid's in the 4th grade, but what's the spiritual development? Teacher has to analyze where the kid's at spiritually, because that's the whole purpose of the school. Right? Is to bring everybody to this level of remembering their relationship with Krishna. Prabhupada says that Nanda Maharaj could not read or write. Right? He said he would hire some educated fool to do it for him. Software engineer, okay, like that. Yeah. So, and Prabhupada says, what to speak of the girls? What to speak of the girls? So most of the gopis couldn't read and write. They were simple village girls. When Krishna went to Dwarka, they were lamenting, oh, those girls there, I'm sure they've captured him and he won't remember us. Those girls there are so qualified, they can do crossword puzzles and stuff, have all these skills. Some of them, of course, Chitraleka, Induleka, that means writing. So some of the gopis could write, But most of them were very simple in that aspect, very simple, But they would go to, Mr. Prabhupada said, they would go to dramas, lectures given by the Brahmins. So the gopis knew everything about the universe, Vishnu, all these things. But they had it in terms of their life, their service, like that and so on. So that's the whole purpose, The purpose is to reawaken our relationship with the Prime Being, Vishnu, or Krishna, even more advanced, So if you look at the nectar of instruction, Sri Sri Upadeshamrita, yes. Warm it up. I know that. I've been there myself. Yeah. No, you're doing long lectures going. You're looking at your gi. It's getting more and more solid. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. So basically, then, if we look at what is the basis of this movement? What is the basis? What things are the basis of this movement? Purity is the force. Utility is the principle.
Books are the basis.
Books are the basis. Okay. What book constitutes first instructions for neophyte devotees?
Nectar of instruction.
Upadeshamrita. It's a summary. Everything's there, from Gaudiya Vaishnavism to Radha Kund and Radharani, all in one little book, 11 verses. You become a guru after the first verse. First verse, you make you a guru. Okay, that's the beginning. Nothing, don't worry about that. Now we got bigger things to deal with. And then the big brother is Nectar of Devotion, complete science, and Vidagdha Madhava and Lalita Madhava are demonstrations. So everything's there, those books. You know? The Nectar of Devotion is an extract of the Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. So there, what are our basic principles? Okay, right in the beginning, Prabhupada says that our mission is to become educated by taking advantage of the literature of the Goswamis, which Prabhupada has given us, you know, to help Lord Chaitanya in his mission. So the purpose of all of our schools, all of our educational effort, is to train people how to fit into Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan movement. And after this whole thing was over, Seshadas was giving a summary of each point, and he said what struck me the most strongly of Hanupatpreshaka Swami's idea was that this is exactly what we did not accomplish. Years and years in ISKCON of trying to educate people, they were coming out of our Gurukulas and they were totally incapable of fitting into ISKCON. No, that's the purpose. And when boys and girls come out, yeah, I'm a typesetter, I'm a printer, I'm an administrator, they see how they're learning as they're going along. When we opened a school in Houston this year, right before it was opened even, at the temple opening, the lady from the Montessori school, she came over and she's talking, she met Shubhra, who's the principal there, She was principal of a primary school in California, and she left that to become there. So very qualified team. And so she came over and she's talking to her and she said, I have the Montessori school here, and what are you doing? Your school's opening. Can I bring my kids over to see the temple and that kind of stuff? Yeah, I'll be here, we can talk. She said, we're going to be friends, right? Our kids are going to see your kids, and your kids are going to see my kids. Yeah. So that's what the kids do from the very beginning. We're in school because we're going to go show other boys and girls how we live. You know, put the girls up in little saris, the guys in little turbans. Okay, and you've got, every door in the world opens up for you and stuff, like that. Little elephant. Yeah. If you have a little elephant, forget it. You're done. It's like that. And real elephant. Oh, yeah. Sign us up. Yeah. So that's the purpose in the very beginning. We're in school learning so we can share with other people, so we can show them how happy we are and how to become happy, like that. Okay. So that's in the middle. That's the main purpose of education, is learn how to help Lord Chaitanya spread the science of Krishna consciousness, right? Okay? Everybody want to sign up right here for the ISKCON school? Here's our principal. Haribol. Okay. And on the low end, below that, is Varna Ashram Dharma. Everybody should know a little bit about Varna Ashram Dharma. And this means the comportment between men and women. All over the world, there are people training people how to have civilized life. Confucius, Lao Tzu, Socrates, Solomon, like that. And they're giving the basic principles of how to have a civilized life, because without this, you're not going to acquire anything higher. And Confucius talks about higher things. But if you don't have a civilized life, you're not going to do that, right? When Prabhupada came to New York, the first thing he did was establish Varna Ashram Dharma. Then he established Bhagavat Dharma. First he got people married, then he gave first initiation, like that. So first off, you've got to kind of sort things out with most people. If you're dealing with savages, which Prabhupada was dealing with, like that, it is the darkest of the dark, Okay. So Varna Ashram, And basically what? You have your student life, you study, you learn how to be a proper human being, and usually you get married, and you carry on with society, you become an administrator, you become a king, or an educator, or a Brahmin, or a merchant, or an artisan. Okay. But after that, enjoying yourself, so cooperating, you get out of it. Then vanaprastha, husband and wife start, give the house to the kids, they move some nice place where they can go on and progress their spiritual life. Then the wife gets more and more situated with her grown-up children, giving good advice. Then the husband just takes off more and more until finally he takes sannyas. So we have first initiation, second initiation, third initiation. Today? Your name is so-and-so Goswami. Okay. Maybe fourth initiation, I can die, and then we can just cook him up right here. One fire serves all. Just have a drive-through Hare Krishna temple like that. Just drive-throughs. Crematorium hearse driving like that, like that. Take care of the ashes, back the ashes up, out to the airport. Yeah. So Varna Ashram is, in India has such a sophisticated system. I ask you a question here. What is the greatest sin you can commit in China, in traditional Chinese culture? What is the greatest thing you can do? What is the greatest sin you can commit in traditional Chinese culture? What I would suggest, I'm trying to understand, not take care of your parents. Is that pretty heavy? Yeah. I know this because I read Sun Wukong. Such a nice book, This is a journey to the West. They're going from China to India, to get higher knowledge. Like they have Karmakanda knowledge, but they haven't gotten Jnanakanda. So monkey, piggy, Tripikata, they're all going to see Tathagata Buddha to get this higher knowledge for liberation. India is always, and they go other side, they go from Iran and Iraq. So India has always been the place, for this. So Indians should learn, take advantage of your culture, and then teach others. So Varna Ashram is very nice, very good description of how to have proper married life, how to be a child, all these things, very nice. 80 Dharma Shastras. But Prabhupada is saying basically a little bit of education, because if you're a devotee, it's very intuitive. You figure out right away, how to do it. But a little education in Varna Ashram, our schools, should teach people how to be proper girls, boys, what's going on like that. Some education like that. 70% of all American first marriages end in divorce. That's a nice statistic, huh? Yeah? So, basically tomorrow, there'll be a marriage. Does that mean you got 30% chance of success? That's it. Average American person, you're going down there, it's not a very good, it's horrible. Prabhupada says in his books, in the future, marriage will become a myth. It is. It's terrible. And you think this makes people happy? You think it makes the kids happy? It's so bizarre now. Kids say, "Oh, how many dads do you have?" I mean, that's this. Our kids in public schools are like weird. Oh, you only have one set of parents? I mean, really, they get like harassed for that. Well, you're weird. Only got one set of parents, like that. It's weird, bizarre, like that. So this is, hopefully, that's the point. We're trying to create a situation where we have a 120% success rate, like that, and we're doing it. We're making progress. We're making progress. It's a big job, like that. Okay, so some education in Varna Ashram, that should be there in our schools. Enough. But if you're a devotee, it becomes very easy, like that, to do these things like that. And on the other side is prema. All right, by following the Sankirtan movement, we'll get to Krishna prema, like that, and so on. But simultaneously, some formal understanding of the philosophy, the development, the process, the techniques, and stuff like that. But the main thing is how to spread, Lord Chaitanya's philosophy and culture like that. And if we focus on that in our schools, then everything will be very nice. It'll be very successful. So kind of a summary of what happened there. Planning again next year in July, maybe more propaganda. Planning for 5 days rather than one and a half days, because one whole session on homeschooling. It's incredible. One whole session on Shastric education, like that, so on. And you're all invited, And actually we're talking to people here, that Ram Giridhari, who's the minister, he's the executive secretary of the Ministry of Education, he'll be coming to help out the school in Houston in February. And so we were thinking maybe right after Gaur Purnima, we could also have a little symposium here on education like that, and sometime after February, maybe the Nimai Pandit ISKCON Chicago Symposium on Education, like that, right? Yeah. Because then there's so many things they're learning about the school down there. And this is the whole thing. When you go second, it becomes a lot easier. Third, it becomes very easy. You get your own problems. Okay, well, it's too tough. Not many families live here. It's hard to have a school here. Get 2 school buses. Yeah, small school buses. One goes this way, one goes that way. The kids come. In the school bus, they're having games and singing and songs. Okay, there's so many ways you start to discover when you work together to solve the problem, like that. Otherwise, if we don't have it, then the kids will go to public school. I'll finish off here. Radhika Raman, his mother was sending them to the public school, and it's Mormons, very nice people. It was okay, stuff. But very soon, they saw that Radhika and Gopal were becoming little fruitive workers. If you learn this, I'll put a gold star by your name. If you do this, you get this. And without even thinking about it, that's the whole ethos in the public school system, is you're karmi. And that's not our idea. And so it happens at a very young age. What happens if you have a tree this big? You can bend it, right? You can bend it this way. What's going to happen 5 years from now? Can I bend it? No. You see that many times. You live someplace, when you go back to where you were born and you grew up, your body goes, that, the desert. I grew up in the desert. I see that when I go back to Arizona and places like that, my body just goes, yeah. Space, heat, dry. When you grow up, kindergarten. It's a nice book. Primary education, preschool education that's where the basis is. Maybe a symposium here working on this, and to make some opportunity for the kids. Late Jayananda in his Bhagavad Gita had a thing marked that said even late beginners can make rapid progress. But if you can start at an early age, Prabhupada says that. Basically, the acharyas come from acharya families who came in contact with an acharya. Maybe the next acharya after Prabhupada is in this room right now. Narottam Das Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti. They were born, grew up in good families. It takes that. So primary education. So maybe then we can have a symposium. And after the program here, if anybody's interested, then we can talk a little bit more. So finally, in this whole progress of Varnashram Dharma, development of spiritual life, today we have initiation ceremony here. And Nataraj is going to be taking first initiation, Harinam Diksha. He's been chanting his rounds, following principles for 1 year. Yes, more than that, actually. yeah. And Prabhupada said, this is more or less experimental. Okay, yeah. And he said, after 1 year at least, when we see that people are serious, and then we give them actual initiation. Okay, so he's taking actual initiation today, second initiation. When you become Dvija, twice born, which means he has to set an example for other people. Cleanliness, comportment, these kind of things. He's agreed to do that. Set a perfect example. Then Prabhupada says, but Jiva Goswami says, second initiation in the Kali Yuga is not really necessary. First initiation is enough if you follow it. Jayananda, maybe an avatar, his Brahman sweat was black from automobile grease. He'd forgotten half the mantras, but he would go 72 hours without eating or sleeping just to get the Ratha Yatra to go on. And he would sit down absorbed in chanting like, 104 rounds without moving one time. Okay, but he was a Shudra. Yeah, he was a mechanical engineer. He was. He would work with his hands, everything else like that, and so forth. But so you see, devotional service is different than the external things like that, but it's useful. And if you're the other kind of person, okay, it's good. Set the example, act properly, worship a deity, And then, okay, first initiation, okay, second initiation, third initiation, like that. So, any questions today? Comments here? Complaints? Donations? Yeah. Okay. So now we go and take our vows then today. I can keep my watch here. We're a little bit behind schedule. We're doing good though. So now then, so Nataraj here, you come and pay your obeisances to Prabhupada, and you can take your vows. Yes. Prabhupada says the initiation ceremony is like the wedding. It is a formality, but not without meaning. Not without meaning. The real thing is the connection with Krishna. And I'm going to surrender to Krishna. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so come closer here. Wow. Right here. Okay, sorry. What are the 4 regulative principles?
No meat eating, no intoxication, no gambling, and no illicit sex.
No what?
No illicit sex.
Okay. You promise to follow these 4 principles your entire life.
Yes, Maharaj.
Okay. You also promise to chant 16 enthusiastic rounds every day.
I will try, Maharaj. I will. I will chant
You will.
16 rounds. Yeah.
Enthusiastic. Your name is Nilachala Chandra Das. Nilachala Chandra is right there. Congratulations. Yeah. And then later on we'll meet and give the Gayatri mantra to Prabhuji there. Thank you very much. Wow. So now our priest will organize a human sacrifice.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So we're going to do the fire yagya, and whenever we recite swaha, you will take the grains with these 3 fingers and put it into the fire. So Maharaj is saying, in the fire, not on the priest. So, Om Jnana Timirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Swaha 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 Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Swaha 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 Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Swaha 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 Nama Om Vishnupadaya कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते हनुमत्प्रेषक स्वामीन् इति नामिने स्वाहा 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 नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे स्वाहा 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 नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती इति नामिने श्रीवार्षभानवी देवी दयिताय कृपाब्धये कृष्ण संबंध विज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्ज्वला प्रेमाढ्य श्रीरूपानुग भक्तिदा श्री गौरा करुणाशक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दीनतारिणे रूपानुग विरुद्ध अपसिद्धांत ध्वांतहारिणे स्वाहा 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 नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्भरसाम्बोधे पादाम्बुजायते नमः स्वाहा 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 नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगवरायते स्वाहा 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 गौराविर्भाम भूमिस्त्वं निर्देष्ट सज्जनप्रियः वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्रीजगन्नाथाय ते नमः स्वाहा 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 वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः स्वाहा 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 नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः स्वाहा 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 पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं स्वाहा 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 हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते स्वाहा 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 जयताम सुरतो पंगोर मम मंद मतेर्गतिः मत्सर्वस्व पदाम्बोजौ राधा मदनमोहनो स्वाहा 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 दिव्यात् वृंदारण्य कल्प द्रुमादः श्रीमद् रत्नागार सिंहासनस्थो श्रीमद् राधा श्रील गोविंद देवो पृष्ठालिवि सेव्यमानो स्मरामि स्वाहा 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 श्रीमान रासरसारंभी वंशीवट तटस्थितः कर्षन् वेणु स्वनैर्गोपी गोपीनाथ श्रियस्तु नः स्वाहा 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 तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये स्वाहा 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 जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद स्वाहा
स्वाहा
स्वाहा स्वाहा. Now the Hare Krishna mantra 3 times. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Swaha
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 Swaha.
Swaha.
Now you both please raise with your banana in both your hands and please stand up. And now when we say Swaha, we'll put the banana into the fire. Namo Brahmanya Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagadhitaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Swaha Swaha Swaha. Please circumambulate the fire 3 times. And then this is the conclusion of the initiation ceremony. And then we have prasadam for everyone upstairs.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare They're singing Buck the Amelia and Buck the Zach. Oh. That's them, right?
Yeah.
Go 310. Then you're a 310 for me. Here, bro.
He needs this for the drum. And I need a mic for my face and for this.
I'm probably not gonna sing, so probably she's gonna need the mic for the ukulele, I think.
He might want a mic. Do you have a mic your drum? Okay, then it's fine. Ukulele. Oh. Yeah, and the Prabhupada one too.
Yes, yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You have 20 minutes, sir.
20 minutes? Oh gosh.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. No, once you start, once you pick up the
But I have only 15 minutes. I have to stop at 3:30 sharp. Mukunda, it's only 15 minutes because at Mataji upstairs, she doesn't need any noise after 3:30. So it's only till 3:30. Take this off.
That's missing that one guy for last season.
15 minutes.
That's what he's doing.
No, no. Hare Krishna.
Yes. I think it's supposed to get the smoke out.
It's not coming. Okay. Getting the chair.
It's okay, we'll sing it.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Haribol, Gaura Haribol. Nitai Gaura Haribol, Gaura Haribol. Haribol, let's go.
This is the beginning.
That's what I said. I mean, Nityananda Prabhu and Golok Prabhu, they came specifically with 3:30. You have to cut it off sharp. Even the RT is going on, you should not do it because he'll be very upset. Lakshmi Mani. No, only when Mataji is here. This time. You can go home.